In full turbo boost, it puts out 545 horsepower and 327 pound per feet. It's exactly the same car that you're used to if you're used to see a CR-Z, and we got to drive it around Irvine here and on the highway, and the only difference is the shifting is, let's just say it's closer to a race car than what it is with a normal CR-Z. Now, yes, it is a daily driver, and you could actually feasibly drive this car every day. This car, 70 miles per hour, is on highway in 6th gear, was at about 3,000 RPM, 3,000 RPM. Perfect. So I hear the miles per gallon is still around 28 or 32, 35. Can't say that much about a lot of cars that push out that kind of horsepower. Would I get it? 110%, yes. So we're here with David, and David is actually the proud owner of this very special CR-Z, and we'll write a little bit more about it, but suffice it to say, this is the CR-Z that you saw at SEMA, and I won't say anything much more about that, but let's ask David about how did you ever get behind the wheel of this car?
Well, I met BC of Bisimoto. He was actually the builder of this car. He built a car for SEMA this year. It was a Odyssey minivan. He put 1,029 horsepower in it, and he was telling me that he actually had more problems doing this than he did that, and I hadn't even seen this before. So he was telling me about it, and I just fell in love with the idea of the hybrid performance. The idea that I can drive a car that has Corvette horsepower, but 30, 35, 38 miles per gallon. Pretty amazing. It gave me the opportunity to purchase it, and I've been blessed. I mean, this car, I mean, you can look at it, it's amazing. I mean, the fact that this, look at it.
That's a turbo.
Yeah, so, I mean, the engine's just beautiful.
So, hybrid power, hybrid performance, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I mean, Nicholas, you had a chance to drive this car. It's got if you look inside, it has racing seats, a full roll cage, but it's comfortable. I mean, if you're sitting in the seats looking forward, you feel like you're in a CR-Z. If you look behind you, you think you're in a race car. It's not your typical hybrid. It sounds like a race car. It drives like a race car, but I fill up at the gas way more infrequently than race car.
And super thank you for letting me drive it. This was one of the most fun I've had in a long time, and if you remember last year we were talking about how the CR-Z begs for more performance. This is it. This is the answer. The only other one I know of is the Mugen, but that's a little bit harder to find. Well, I mean, this is even harder to find, actually, come to think of it. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this.